Okay, well, after the last one, the orange habanero, which had absolutely no heat, and leads me to a couple conclusions. Uh, First of all, that it was possibly an anomalous hybrid with a bell pepper because of the shape of it. Second of all, because of the size of it, I know that's not necessarily an indicator of chili pepper hotness. But if there's not as much pith and there's not as many seeds, there's not going to be as much capsaicin. That goes without saying. Third of all, because it was grown in Michigan, the climate that it was provided might not have been ideal for a maximum or even a fair amount of production. In this case, no production of capsaicin. So I don't know for sure, but I'm not going to let that bias me into thinking habaneros that I'm going to run into in the future aren't going to be wickedly hot. In case in point, I have a red habanero right here from the same stand. It's billed as a Michigan habanero. This one doesn't have a stem, so I have to hold it up a little bit. This one actually smells hot. There's a rotten part on it. I'm going to scoop off at the top here. And then we'll get started. Oh yeah, it smells a bit warmer. Okay, I'm a one. I don't think this is a red Savina. I think it's just a red habanero. It looks similar to a Savina shape-wise, but I really don't know for sure. And I'm just going to delve right on into this fucker. One bite this time, Carl. Good fruity flavor. Sweeter, definitely. Thicker wall. Heat's kicking in. So. Oh. Ooh. Quite a bit warmer. My first set of hiccups from hot pepper. Excuse me. Lips are burning. Chest is really warm. My mouth is really hot. Nose is starting to clear out. Uh-oh. Oh. Right here is really warm. Oh, wow. Ooh, my head's starting to get a little warm, especially back in here. After so many not warm ones. Ooh, this one was getting me off guard a little bit. I feel my head warm. Feel a little floaty. Back of my throat is caning, as it were. Quite a bit warm. Throbbing a little bit. Lips are burning. I'm really starting to drool. Sweating on my upper lip. Ooh. Wow, that's hot. Feel my heart rate going up a bit. tongue is throbbing, especially towards the back. The tip's hurting too. Lips are quite warm. Not so much sweating. Forehead feels a little warm. But it's heavily concentrated. Almost taking my breath away a little bit. Back of my throat, most warmth. Oh, my hands are starting to tingle a little. So is my face. Oh. Similar sensation to the cayenne. Fuzzy feeling on my face again. What? Mucusy in the back of my throat. No, I'm drooling quite a bit. My cheeks feel fuzzy. Still burning right here in the middle of my chest, right by my sternum. Lingering habanero taste in the background. I can still taste it, despite the heat and the distracting sensations of the buzzy, floaty head, faint sweatiness, prickly, fuzzy, sandy-like sensation, especially right here on my cheeks. And the burning lips. Tickle in my throat. Got a random flake of it stuck way back there somewhere. Fuzziness in my face is persisting, and spreading into my nose a little bit. Right here. Faint warmth in my head. Not really much sweat though. I can barely feel. Lips are still burning a bit. Tongue burning along the outer edges, especially towards the back. The tip not so much now, but a little bit. Feeling tingly at the top of my head now. Thought it was my hair moving at first, but it's persisting. Despite the fact that my hair is not moving at all. Tickliness in the back of my throat subsiding. Burn not quite as bad. In my mouth. Tongue still glowing. Lips are burning too. Nose is still moist, shall we say. Burning in my chest faintly, but it's subsided. Normal lung capacity seems to be restored. Wow. Faint chills now from the sweat. Tip of my tongue. I just feel the endorphins. I feel kind of floaty a little bit. Not nearly as intense as with that hot chili, the red one. That's still as far as the overall sensory experience. I think it might have still been the hottest too. This one's because it's smaller. Not quite as much, but it was definitely still quite warm. The second hottest. was wondering why my computer kept trying to go into hibernate mode here. I appear to have unplugged the box from the power outlet. Anyway, yeah, faint glow. Fuzziness in my face is subsiding. It's still not gone. I can feel it back here a little bit more. It's a pleasant sensation. Yeah. Very nice. Good unique flavor. I liked it. A pleasant burn overall. I definitely put this in my food. Back of my tongue is glowing. More so. Especially towards the right side on the back. Still got that when I swallow. Faint tickle like right here on the right hand side. More towards the right hand side anyway. Yeah. Very good. In conclusion, I love the flavor. Burn kicks in pretty quickly. Nice glow. Endorphin rush. Sets you real nice. Throbbing on the tongue and back of the tongue. Lips subsides moderately quickly, 5 to 7 minutes overall, before it not tapers off completely, but isn't quite so intense. I definitely would recommend this to people who like spicy food. Good stuff. Good, unique flavor. I like it. And a good pleasant burn. Endorphin rush and fuzziness in my head is still persisting after about 11 minutes here. Good stuff.